dad make that tent, Kiki? No. Okay, we're good. He ordered it. Oh.
All right, back to the action of court one.
All right. Tell us a little bit more about, any of the commitments for these young ladies.
No, I don't think any of these are fully committed yet. Deni and Talyn are both first-year 18, so this will be the first year they have an opportunity to talk to any college coaches or coaches approach them.
Gotcha. Is that Anderson or Biggs that served that?
That one was Biggs. So that was Talyn just now serving. Talyn Bradbury.
Got it.
Looks like she's taken the role of the safe float serve player. Let's see what Miss Biggs does. This is Olivia Biggs. Top spinning.
It's a really good pass.
A little far over into the right side of the court for the left side player. Ooh, nice cut. That's great patience to wait to see where that blocker sets up and then take the inside track on that cut. Makes it a little bit tougher for the defender. Talyn setting up in the middle, trying to see which direction to go. When they set up in the middle like that and the attacker comes in, they really have any shot they want at that point, unless the blocker makes a full commitment. Deni with a nice line serve here. Got to touch on the block, but not enough to get the ball down. Kierstin, a.k.a. Kiki Anderson, back to serve now. He with a nice little high top spin.
Well, that's a good rip down the middle.
Talyn with a great swing down the middle. No block up. I'm respecting Miss Talyn up there at the net, so it's like they're going to play two-back defense against her. Looks like she might be rushing through the serve a bit. Kind of ended up in the net. See if they make some adjustments. Again, the wind's not super fast.
No, it's a few little gusts here and there.
Yeah, we'll call it breezy.
Yeah. It's about as good a weather as you can get in a November day, Texas.
Here. November 11th. Happy Veterans Day to any veterans who might be listening in. Thank you for your service.
That's right. It's a tough serve there. Top spin really dropped low.
Olivia's really taking advantage here of this positioning. Although the team's set up, they're giving a bit more down the middle, so let's see if she takes it.
She pulled it out of the net.
Barely, but well done. Talyn taking advantage of that.
Oh, man, that set her.
Kiki, again, down the middle. It makes it real tough defending that.
Yeah, you're cut off. As a defender, you got to make a life decision there.
To block or not to block.
That's right.
The defender's got to make a choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really strong.
Ooh,
got her a little off speed.
Over. Oh, still.
And right back off speed at you.
Good hustle to get that first shot up and over.
Some athletic moves going on over there. The Bulls are trying best they can to control it, but these balls are just dropping shorter than I think that they're expecting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a nasty kind of right to left spin on it, too.
I like that she's taking advantage of that short angle top spin. So Deni MCalmont with a touch block.
Oh, she read that 1 second over.
Oh, Deni again with the block. And closing out that point. Deni MCalmont with 2 blocks in a row.
Dar, you were talking to both these teams right before the match. How much do they know each other? Is there a little, gamesmanship? Do they know kind of how to attack each other at this point because they've played against each other enough?
Yeah, they do. Most of these girls have been playing against each other or with each other since they were probably 12, 13, or 14. Now a couple of them are first-year 18s players, so at least a couple of years in dealing with them. Oh, nice serve by Deni going down the middle there. So they do know a bit of the strategy of how to kind of work them. Obviously, they're Olivia and Kiki here are targeting Talyn, and then Deni's just really doing all she can at the net, really putting a presence there, and then putting some pressure on the serves when she can.
Great set.
But again, they are working that middle, making it tough. Talyn's a good defender, but when you bring the attacker in the middle like that, and she's really got to choose one side or the other, it makes it really tough because you got a 50-50 shot that she's getting there. It's a bit of guesswork there. It's not ideal. She really should be staying back and trying to decide to go one way or the other based on the approach of the hitter. But again, nice option play by Deni there. And see, like you said, because they know each other and they know Deni and Talyn know that they're targeting Talyn, Deni's going to take advantage of those option balls when it's appropriate, when the pass is good enough. And she's selling the set, and obviously Kiki was coming up. She's going to go block, but then didn't have time to react to the option play and kept that wide open.
Yeah, you don't have any time to pull on that.
All the strategy back and forth, changing, making changes, adjusting, all that is really fun to see in this sport. You get to see it kind of just as the game progresses.
Yeah, it takes on a different life. It's not just who's more athletic than who. It's not
who's bigger, stronger.
Who's bigger, stronger, faster. There's a lot more to it, especially at this level, that disparity. And you can see the gears turning, see how they're working through those problems actively and adjusting.
Yep. It's always interesting to see what they're. A good passer.
Deep line, come on. Go. Okay.
Some more athletic plays here. Let's see if we go. Just cut her off in the middle. Yeah, it becomes quite a bit more mental as you said, as they get even older than this and start playing in college, it really becomes everybody's at a very high skill level. So how much can you correct? What's your court vision and your knowledge on the other players and taking that as an advantage?
Right.
Like this is great play right here. That's a good adjustment by Talyn to drop inside and get that ball. And then right back at her with a short shot. Some athletic plays going. This is great.
Go middle.
Talyn again.
Go short.
Oh, pokey over.
Nice play all around. Well done.
Yeah, you can see that on the pro level, but there's also that dynamic. Once you get to where you can really pay attention to what the other player's mentality is, you can see their body language. Do they want to? And then you can start picking on players that are just down on themselves because of a bad pass or two, or a bad set or a bad hit, and really hone in on it. Right now, you don't see as much, but you can. The better players, you see them start to really learn and adjust on the fly.
Yeah, and like you said, taking advantage of those players that might be struggling, or just not having as much success as they're used to, and you can see that with either they're playing a little bit more reserved, a little bit more timid.
That's right.
Versus coming out there and really being aggressive.
Yeah, and you love to see that in this sport. Really, in some sports you call it smelling the blood in the water.
Right. Any chink in the armor they can take advantage of.
That's right. It's part of the game, part of the fun.
Beach side back set here.
Ooh.
Oh, push to the outside.
That's tight.
Oh,
she got a little bit.
She may have misjudged, thinking maybe Olivia had a better shot at it.
That's right.
Took her eye off the ball and realized it was behind her.
Really clean set, though, so even if it would have been not touched, I wouldn't say that would be a set over. She was facing that direction as well.
Looks like Kiki's got a pretty good handle on those sets.
Right. Good eyes there.
Let's see how Talyn responds. Looks like they've already made the adjustment. She's staying a little bit more back middle. She came inside on this one. Oh,
that bounced the line.
Until she wanted to play it.
Yep. For sure. Looks like this 12-9 switch here. Kiki and Olivia are up points. Talyn and Deni made a couple of adjustments defensively and were able to transition a couple of those very clean hits by Olivia and Kiki earlier. Let's see if they can get an offense going from the other side.
Just barely missed it that. Really solid back and forth game here. You can tell that they've played a lot against each other.
They're keeping it pretty close.
Great set. That's a little trappy.
Oh, ducking out of the way. Thought it was a little deeper than it was.
Yep.
Kiki's showing some fire.
Big strong swing, even with a blocker at the net.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got there, as they say, there's always more angle, right? That block was angle. From my perspective, it looked like she was trying to push the block angle and defend angle, and she found more.
Yeah. There's a little extra elevation on that jump. It put her just above the top of that block. Talyn, another one.
Oh, almost got underneath that.
It was a great touch by Olivia to try and play it into the net, giving Kiki a little bit of time to pull it back out of there and make a play on it. Unfortunately, just hit the bottom of the tape. Hitting straight down.
You know, these courts are really nice out here. I'm really impressed with this facility out here to really look at every detail that they can to put them in the right place. Great middle set there. Ooh.
She had a good read on it, but could not pull it out of the net. Yeah, since 2015, when they opened the doors here, these 8 courts have seen a lot of action. A couple of Pro Tour stops and a lot of tournaments like these.
Yeah, you can. It's pretty obvious going around the country looking at different tournaments and stuff. You see who's really maintaining. I mean, really the blatant stuff, the sand, how even
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
But also, you know, you have top-notch equipment, your poles and your nets and all that stuff, of course. But you know that's where you really see the difference. And this sand is very similar. I've been out on a bunch. Really similar to the West Coast. You know, depth and touch of sand.
Nice serve.
Really good serve there.
Yeah, it's a blend. So they took a couple of different samples. Funny you mentioned the West Coast. So they took a couple of different samples from Huntington, Hermosa, you know, some of the signature beaches where the beach volleyball game has been played since its origins, and tried to mirror that as much as they could.
And it's dang close.
Yeah.
Having spent a lot of time out there.
Great pass.
I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference.
It's certainly pretty good. Deni again with the touch on the block, but Kiki is just reaching as high as she can to really put that over the top of them.
She is not leaving much room there.
No, Deni's closing the gap down, but not entirely, right? So
She's reading it right, the positioning, but she went high off those fingertips there. Use that tool. And is that called the tool if it's straight over the top, or is it only if you're going off an angle? I was always confused by that.
It depends on who you ask. Some people call that OT, and just
yeah.
But I think technically, you know, that's just a good swing on a
that is
great
a dirty serve there.
Way to take advantage of that top spin short angle.
That's a very high level right there. That angle is very tight.
Yeah, it's threading the needle with the serve.
That's right.
See if she can do it again. They're opening up that
Now,
middle
let's see,
again.
she has to move a bit outside to respect it.
Right.
Good bumps. Pokey there.
Nice read. Great set again
man,
by
that
Kiki.
was just
Talyn's
Great
got it.
defense.
Here we go again.
Oh, she needs to
See if she's
pull.
going to go here. Good pickup. Option ball angle. Again picked up.
Oh, man.
Oh, continued play. Talyn with just a desperation reach there, but Kiki's option over on one. Just not able to play that out.
That set over is such a risky play because it has to be so clean and your shoulders have to be square to it. But when it works, it's just almost more demoralizing than a hard swing.
We were talking to a couple of college coaches earlier today that were running a clinic. Hector from TCU and Jorge from Texas Wesleyan were here working with some of the players, and they actually mentioned this option as one of the things coming to more advanced skill level play that you're starting to see some of the pros and a lot of the college teams, of course, picking it up as well.
Right.
And kind of where the direction is going in the game itself in terms of what your attack options are, including that set over.
Right.
And how effective it can be. But you're right, it's a very high skill level. Oh, look at that serve.
Wow,
well
that
done.
was
Great serve.
and you immediately go on offense.
Yeah, right away, and then they take the option play as well. But this has really expanded the attack opportunities from both players at the same time, because you don't really know, and you've got to have your defense set up to accommodate whether the setter goes or the
That's right. Oh, she tried it again.
went to the well too many times on that one, unfortunately.
That's right.
Key, 1 point. Let's go.
We are at match point, I guess.
Yep. That looks like
I get
game.
confused between game and match point every single time. I don't know why volleyball does match versus game. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, it's pretty synonymous. But yeah, it looks like there's a chance to end the game right here. Oh, another option over on one, though.
A little cheeky there.
Oh, and then Deni McCalmont up with
a big
another
block.
block.
She has read it. She's reading her shots. But sometimes it's just elevation on them. It's just a little too much. That one she got right on the money.
Yep.
She's blocking angle and the defender's angle too, so they're really on top of it.
She's setting up just to the inside of where that hitter's arm is going to close,
Another
just like
block.
that. Another one. Deni really taking the time to set herself
Oh,
in
man.
position here.
She even
Oh,
read that one, and that's down, and that is
That's
the
game
match.
tag line.
You know, she read that one too. It was just right over the top of it, just a little bit off timing. But man, that was a really good, hard-fought match on both sides. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back in just a moment for the next match, and we appreciate you coaches watching now or later. The information to contact the directors here is on the stream description on the channel. Y'all subscribe, and we'll see you here shortly.